This is ABC 7 News, Chicago's #1 news, with Ron Majors, Cheryl Burton, weather with meteorologist Jerry Taft, and sports with Mark Giangreco. This is ABC 7 News at 5.
Controversy surrounding a new coloring book for children. Its publisher says the book is meant to honor the victims of 9/11 and educate children. But some fear it promotes a message of intolerance. The new coloring book is entitled, "We Shall Never Forget 9/11.
Tonight, some believe the coloring book's content promotes an anti-Muslim agenda. ABC 7's Eric Horng joining us now with more on the story. Eric?
Cheryl and Ron, the St. Louis-based publisher, says he spent 6 months developing the book with educators and editors, and that it's true to news reports and intended to educate. But at least one Muslim American group says the book uses inflammatory language and blurs the line between the 9/11 terrorists and mainstream Islam. The book is entitled, "We Shall Never Forget 9/11. And inside, the publisher writes, they also will never forget. Yes, they know of whom they are. Given the chance, they would do it again.
This book under no way, no way mentions the Muslim faith. It does not mention Islam in generalities.
But in this coloring book geared toward children, filled with depictions of iconic images from that day, the Council on American Islamic Relations sees a more pointed message.
I think it's very clear that the book has an agenda and is anti-Muslim.
In the 36-page book, the phrase radical Islamic Muslim extremists is used at least 10 times. In one passage, the book says some Muslim people believe the attacks were a conspiracy caused by Jews. And in another section, it says these attacks will change the way America deals with and views the Islamic and Muslim people around the world. The book also references the World Trade Center cross at Ground Zero, saying it resembles the Christian cross and is a sign of hope.
If they are trying to imply subliminally some sort of Christian-Muslim conflict here, I think that that's very dangerous and completely inappropriate.
Near the end of the narrative is this image of Osama bin Laden hiding behind a woman as he's confronted and killed by U.S. Navy SEALs.
The intent of the book is to educate, and that's what it does.
Today, some questioned whether the material is right for kids.
This is a really heavy topic. I think that it should be discussed in schools with parents.
But John Williams said he'd have no problem giving the book to his 9-year-old son.
And I don't think he would associate the guys in the mask with the guns with anything but bad guys, period.
Publisher Wayne Bell says he's already sold thousands of copies and that he's had to go to print again to keep up with demand. His company, he says, prints coloring books on a wide range of topics for kids of all ages. Ron and Cheryl, the book is only available online at the company's website. He says it's really up to the parents to decide whether or not to show it to their kids.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
Now look at some